Happy Friday, TGIF. Well, I made it to my shippers. I am in, where am I at? I know where I'm at. I am in Wisconsin Rapids, Wisconsin. And I'm picking up to my trailer, hopping out the truck to make sure my fifth wheel's high enough before I back all the way under. Everything looks good. So I'm about to back up. Somebody asked me for footage of me driving, so not sure if you guys are interested, but I'll post it here so you can see. All right. Happy Sunday, everybody. I'm out walking Stewie. It's about 7 o'clock in the morning on Sunday. I'm in Pennsylvania. I would be lying to you if I knew what city I was in Pennsylvania. I just know I'm off the 80. I just kind of randomly, had time on this load. Like literally I could get this load there today if I left here by like 1 o'clock. It's due tomorrow at 11 a.m. I think I might be able to drop it early. So, but I had time on this load, so I haven't been having to drive like 500 something miles a day. I've been kind of doing about 400-ish. Like yesterday I did 380, I think. The day before that, I believe I did like 401 or right over 400. So it's been kind of cool, and like it hasn't been straight. I kind of stopped, walked Stewie for like an hour, you know, in between the drive. Like yesterday I ended up going to Walmart. I had bought a Chromebook from Walmart when I was in Arkansas. Stewie, I can't go across those poles. He's trying to like walk on the other side of the pole. But right now he's peeing. But I bought a Chromebook because I want something to mirror my phone to. Because I would just like to be able to watch my, like when I watch stuff at night or in the day or whatever during my break. Netflix or whatever, to watch it on a bigger screen. But like I don't need it so big like where I need a TV or something. I mean, I guess a small TV. I'm still figuring it out. But I thought that I would be able to mirror my LG phone to the Chromebook, but I couldn't get it to work for nothing. I tried like different ways with different apps and watched different YouTube tutorials. So I know with Walmart you only have a 14-day return policy. So yesterday I was where was I? In Indiana, and Plymouth, Indiana. Yeah, so I took my Chromebook back because I had it since the 1st. When I was in Arkansas, I bought it on October 1st. I know I had time left on my 14 days, but you know, coming out this way, I don't know that I'll be at a Walmart. So since I knew that I had already tried all this stuff and it didn't work, I was coming across a Walmart that was super easy to get into. So I just stopped at Walmart. I got Stewie some treats, and what else did I do? Oh, and I returned the Chromebook. So I did that like kind of in the middle of my driving. So it's been cool. It's nice when you have time. I mean, you don't really want a lot of loads that you have time on, because the point is you want to get them there as soon as possible, get your next load, because the more loads you get, the more money you make, you know. So, but every now and then it's kind of cool to have not a lot of time, but time where you can you're not like pressed where you're like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna be late. Like it's nice to kind of just, you're still driving, getting your miles in, but to not be so stressed about it. And like I said, I think these people might take me early I just tried to call him before I walked out the truck to walk Stewie, but nobody answered the number. My regular weekend dispatch guy will be in like an hour or so, because my dispatchers are in Utah at the Salt Lake City terminal. But the guy that's on this weekend I am pretty familiar with, so I'm gonna send him a message once he's in and ask him, like, is this the type, because I think it's a live load because it has a set appointment time. It's not like a window, but I don't know if I get there early, will they take me? So I'm going to try to call them back, and I'm going to also message him to ask him, you know, does sales have any notes in the system about live loads? Do they take them? And this place might be, no, I don't know, because there's notes on my plant trip that say for drops, like when you're dropping an empty and picking up a loaded trailer, that you can drop 24 hours early, but on Sunday it's between like certain hours. I guess they don't work 24 hours on a Sunday. But my thing is, I'm actually dropping a loaded trailer, or not. I might not even be dropping a loaded trailer. Maybe it's getting live unloaded, but I'm not picking up a trailer to take somewhere else. I'm actually bringing them product. So, and the notes are kind of specific on saying about picking up product but not dropping off product. So I'm not sure if the same applies or what. So I'm gonna find out. Look at him. It's raining out here and he is still over there rolling in the grass with his shirt and everything on. I'm trying to tell you, look at him. This crazy dog. Come here, Stewie. You see him? He loves to roll. I don't know what's going on with him. I mean, he act like we just got a washer and dryer on the truck, because he sure got his little neon, he has his safety shirt on. See it's under his harness, but I have him a little safety shirt, because sometimes in these big parking lots it be dark, and he's so little that if he like jets out, or not jets out, because he's always on the leash, don't get me wrong, but you know, the leash has a good, I don't know what this is, like however many feet. So just in case, when it's dark and we're in certain places, I think he might need it, I'll put his safety vest on. I'm just rambling, y'all, because I just woke up and I ain't been talking to nobody. My bad. But I'm gonna finish walking him. I think I'm gonna walk him, like, this is where I'm at. I'm right next door to a TA, but I chose, because the trucker path said that there's plenty of spots here at the what is this called? Quick Fill. Right next to the TA is literally right there. You can see some of the trucks that are at the end. But there was like, the Quick Fill has like 80 spots or something, and it's so empty. Like, look behind me. I mean, there's been kind of trucks coming and going, but not a lot. And look at all of those like blank spaces behind me, and I think you can even see 2 tanks is right there. So I chose to pass up the TA because I wasn't trying to buy nothing, and come over here where parking is super easy. I was able to pull in, didn't have to do no backing, and when I leave, I'm gonna pull right out and hit the street. So yeah, but I'm gonna finish walking him around this whole, like, the perimeter of this place, and then we're gonna head out. And I'm gonna try to get to a Love's where I need to fill the reefer tank up. And come on, Stewie, come on. I see you look at his shirt. Oh my gosh, you guys, look at this dog. Come here. If you ain't a boy dog, you see that? Look at his little shirt. It's just all dirty and stuff. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna kick his butt. Come on. Oh my gosh. But anyways, I'll check in with you guys later. Have a good one. He got mud all on his ear. And see, I'm just like, okay, if you want to be muddy, fair enough. It's your world, Stewie. But who you think gonna put you in the truck? I gotta pick you up. I don't want no muddy shirt. Like, I got on light gray. He about to get me all dirty this morning. Oh my gosh. I am so not talking to Stewie right now. We are on a break. Well, everybody, Stewie and me just made it to our receivers in Hatfield, Pennsylvania. He was just busy rolling around in the grass. He is just a grass freak. I don't really know what else to say about it. But Man, they said the people that we need to sign our bills, it's another Prime truck too. See, 2 tanks is there and there's a blue truck parked on the other side of me that's Prime. They said they were just at the, look at him. He likes that spot right there. Look at him. I think he's on something. He must be in the back smoking or something while I'm driving. I don't know what's going on with that. But the people here, they said left at 2 p.m. and it's like 2:53 or something, almost 3 o'clock. So we have to wait till 10 p.m. before the next people come in, I guess, to sign our bills. And yeah, so me and Stewie are here. He is just like loving the grass. Somebody said in my last video, because I was like, I don't know why he does that. They said he's probably trying to scratch. Well, I brush him every day, like 2, maybe 3 times a day. I brush him. I feel, look at his harness. He is just like messy. Oh my gosh. He just like the mess. He with the mess. I don't even know what else to say. Stewie, what are you doing? We got to go. We ain't got time. He ain't trying to hear me. He is here for that grass rubbing stuff. So we're here until 10. And I have my next load already. I'm going to Louisiana. I pick up like maybe 10 miles from where I'm at now tomorrow morning. And it's a drop and hook, so it should be just a quick pickup. And yeah. But just checking in with you guys. Hope everybody's having a great Sunday, and I will check back in with you later. Happy Tuesday, everybody. Me and Stewie are, I don't even know where he's at. We are at a rest stop in Virginia. Let me turn myself around. He is always running around me. I'm just walking him, taking my 30-minute break. I don't know where in Virginia I'm at. I'm literally just off the 81, Interstate 81. Got about 5.5 more hours to drive once I get my clock back. And I don't know where I'm stopping for the night, just wherever I happen to be. As my clock winds down, I'm trying to drive and get as many miles as I can. So I'm going to try to drive my clock out. Man, I had dropped my load in Hamburg or Hamfield, something like that, Pennsylvania. Hatfield, Pennsylvania. I went to a truck parking area that night, and my next load I already had. It was supposed to be ready to be picked up the next morning at 9 a.m. It was like 3 miles away from where I was. Of course it was not ready at 9 a.m. So when I called, they told me 11 p.m. Literally 9 a.m. to 11 p.m. But okay, so I left there at the truck parking at 10. Got to my place at like 10:20 or something like that. And my load wasn't even close to being ready. I sat there until about 8:30 this morning is when I actually was able to pull out from my shippers, like with my loaded trailer and all of that. So I was literally there almost for my 34-hour reset, but I couldn't leave. I mean, I didn't get a 34-hour reset because, yeah, I'm talking, y'all probably don't even care about what I'm talking about. I don't even care about what I'm talking about at this point. I gotta pick up his poop. But, okay. But I sat there all this time waiting for this load. So I'm so happy to be out of Pennsylvania. I'm headed to Louisiana. I have to be there. And like when they gave me the load on Sunday afternoon is when I got this load. And it's literally Tuesday. I had time on my load, like where I could drive like 400, 450. Ooh, I thought that was a bug. 450 miles a day. And, you know, have time to actually stop and kind of walk Stewie around at the end of the day and not be rushing. Now I'm rushing. I have to, it's 1,200 miles, is 1,207 miles is what I have between when I left the shipper and where I have to be Thursday morning at 2 a.m. Come on, Stewie, let's keep moving. Thursday morning at 2 a.m. So I literally have today and tomorrow so I have 2 driving shifts that I have to get that 1,207 miles in. And I might not make it. Like, I sat in traffic a little bit on I-81, I think in Maryland, like they were doing construction, so it was super slow. All the lanes had to merge. So that took about 25-30 minutes, and you know, it's not a lot of time, but those are miles that matter, especially when you have a clock that you're driving against and you're trying to hurry up and get somewhere in a lot of hours, because the hours don't care if you're sitting in traffic for those hours or what. So I might just fall short. I'm gonna kind of have a better idea when I see how many miles I get at the end of my driving shift today. If I can get like 600 miles today, then I can kind of cross my fingers and hope that I can get that tomorrow as well. And you know, and it's doable if I don't run into traffic and stuff like that, but you just never know what traffic's gonna be like when you're out here driving. And I mean, when you're pushing it that close, there he goes. Oh, he got back up. When you're pushing it that close, you never know. So I'm gonna see where I'm at. But oh my gosh, I'm so upset. Like, if they would have just done my load where I could have left last night, that would have made a huge difference, but they didn't. So what can you do? But I think I rambled too much. I haven't been talking to anybody all day, so I guess I just like to talk. I don't know. But hopefully everybody's having a great day, and I will check in with you guys later. Bye. Happy Sunday, everybody. Me and Stewie are in Illinois. We're headed towards Geneva, Illinois to drop our load. See, there's 2 tanks behind me, and I'm sure Stewie's sitting in the window looking like, when is she coming back? But I had to stop to use the restroom, and I'm gonna let him get out of the truck and use the restroom. And after this, we are headed to our first snowy place of the winter. We're picking up in Wisconsin, which is not snowing there, and we're headed to Colorado, to Denver. And it is, according to my weather app, it's lightly snowing there, and it's like 19 degrees. So on the way there, I need to stop and buy snow chains for the truck. And what else do I need to do? Snow chains, and put anti-gel in my fuel tanks, both the reefer and the tractor, because I think it's like it's 20 something degrees. If it's under a certain degree, you have to put anti-gel so your diesel doesn't freeze up. So, and I think the threshold is like 20 something degrees. I'm not sure. I'll look at the bottle when I buy it, but it's definitely important to do that if you're going to be in really low temperatures, because you don't want to go to start your truck and your diesel's frozen. And let's see if, like I said, little Stewie is in the window. He was just in the window, but he's not now. So, but I'm going to go get him. Hope everybody's having a great Sunday. Everybody, it is Monday. It's 9 a.m. here in Wisconsin. I arrived at my shippers maybe 15 minutes ago. I'm just walking from checking in back there in that building. I need to dock at door 34. But as you can see, I thought Colorado, or on the way to Colorado, would be my first sight of snow this winter. But nope, it's here in Wisconsin. It wasn't snowing at the rest area I stopped and spent my 10-hour break at. But like 5 miles down the road as I headed here, it was apparent that it had snowed. I haven't actually had any snow. Here's Stewie. Say hey, Stewie. He's so happy. Go over there. He listens. See how he went over there? But he's a good boy. But it was apparent that it was snowing. So yeah, winter has started for me. I know for some of you guys you've already been in the snow, but I have not yet. But let me get myself back to this dock. I'm just checking in, saying good morning, and I will be checking in along the way. Hope everybody has a beautiful day, and I'll talk to you later. Hey guys, well, 2.5 hours later, I'm loaded and I'm headed out. Well, first I gotta make sure that I don't have to slide my tandems. I think I'm in like the 8th hole. Actually, no, I don't know what hole I'm in. This is a new trailer I picked up yesterday. So I gotta check my weight. I might be out here in the cold sliding my tandems, but that usually doesn't take me too long. The more I'm out here, the quicker I am with it. And I rarely have to use my tandem stopper, but I will make it a point to show you guys one of these days. Usually I kind of just look at the inside gauge and go from there, gauging how much forward or backwards I need to go. But it's like 11:30 here in Wisconsin. I got here about 9, a little before 9, but I'll say 9. So 2.5 hours, not too bad. And I'm gonna get as much driving as I can get done today. You see, I had to pull out my little bit thicker coat. I've been wearing my little fleece zip ups or whatever. It's cold. I need to get home and get my big pink snow coat that I wore when I was going through PSD and TNT, because it's only gonna get colder from here. So after Colorado, I'm actually headed, well, I talked to my dispatcher over the weekend, and he knows that I'm trying to head home to switch out my summer clothes with my winter clothes. So that's why I'm going to Colorado. That was the closest he could get me yesterday, and I'll just keep getting closer till I get home. But I'm back at the truck. This was a nice shipper. I like when you can back up to the dock with the doors closed and they open them from the inside. That just saves you a step as a driver. So that was kind of cool. But now I need to start checking my tandem, so I will talk to you guys later. Have a great day. Hey guys, well, quick question to my fellow truckers. This might sound like a silly question, but I really don't know. So when you are at the pump, right, and you're getting, well, like when you're putting in your card and your rewards card and your trip number, your trailer number, and all that information, towards the end of it, it asks you, do you want additional products, yes or no? What additional products are they talking about? Like, I always push no. I mean, I know it asks you DEF, if you're getting reefer, tractor, fuel, all of that stuff. But there's that extra question that says additional products. What does that mean? What additional products? What am I missing? Somebody let me know. Okay, thanks in advance. When you're trying to pull straight through, you gotta make sure that you turn really wide. That truck just tried to pull through that spot and he just hit, he just hit him all in the front of his truck. So I think he's about to back up to try to see how bad it is. You hear it? Wow. That's a bad day. Look how close he was trying to pull through though. Like, look at the back of his truck, how close it is to these. He needed to come all the way, and he should be trying to pull through with the back of his truck back here pulling through. Like, I don't know what the heck he thought he was gonna do. Like, he must be a student, because I don't know what he thought he was gonna do. I mean, I know at this time of night, I just got here, and look, you see where I'm parked? I didn't even try to pull into a spot because it's like, you know, congested here. So when I came, I pulled to the side. I'm just parked on the side next to like some little dumpsters and stuff behind this truck. And I figured it's about 5 o'clock in the morning here in Denver. My load isn't due until 11 tonight, so I'm way early. So I was like, okay, I'll sit here, even if it takes an hour or two for the lot to, you know, as the sun comes up, the lot will start getting emptied out, and then I can pull into a park safely, because I have been driving all night. And even though you're tired, you can't make mistakes. I mean, you can make mistakes like this, but it's costly. You gotta try to be as careful as possible. Pull-throughs are smart, but only if you give yourself the clearance to actually clear the pull-through. Otherwise, it's better to just pull straight up and alley dock back into one of these spots, because I don't know what that man's stuff looks like, but I know it ain't looking good. Well, there is, see, that's where he was trying to pull into. 2 trucks had just pulled out of there back to back, but look what he just did to this dude's. And that's a brand new truck, because you can see the frame. See, this is an old Freightliner with the grill. It has a lot of things. That one is a new one like mine, the newer body style Cascadia with the where it only has like 5 or 6 things on its grill. So that was a new truck. That's what he was trying to do right there. I think what he's doing, pulling up. Look at who it is. It's Swift. Go figure. Go figure. But that's what he was trying to do. And yeah, I know dude is pissed. I don't know if he was towards the end of his 10-hour break or if he just got woken up by getting hit, but I know he is pissed with his deer guard hanging on the ground. Wow. Wow. I'm trying to tell you, man, Swift, y'all need to, like, really, for real, y'all need to really be more mindful of what you're doing out here in these streets. Don't nobody want to get woke up by getting hit when it really is, like, no point to that. Like, you trying to rush and pull through, and it wasn't even no trucks competing against you. Ain't nobody else out here. Why you was rushing to try to pull through to that spot? Why? Now this man got to take time out to figure out what he gonna do with his truck. That's money lost. That even though your insurance is gonna take care of the truck, it don't take care of like body shop time and the time off the road that drivers have to take to go get things fixed. Your insurance ain't compensating for that, I don't think. Now I would be trying to fight that, like, wait a minute, I could have took an $1,800 load, $2,300 load, whatever, and that's a day or two I missed to get this body work done. So slow down. Good morning, everybody. So we made it to our shipper yesterday. Our receiver got unloaded last night. It was too dark to make a clip to then, but this where am I at? I'm at a King Soper or Super. I think it's Soper. I don't know. We don't have that grocery store chain in California, so I'm not exactly sure how to pronounce it, but I think it's Soper. Either that or Super. King Super, King Soper, I don't know. But I'm at their distribution center here in Denver, and they are nice enough to, behind me, have like a staging area. So it took me about 3 hours to get unloaded. And after that, they allowed me to stay in their staging area to finish out my 10-hour break, because I didn't have a pre-planned load for my next load. So really it was like try to fight and get into a truck stop, or they let me stay here, so I chose to stay here. I'm about to leave because this morning I did get my next load assigned to me. I'm picking up from Sam's Club in Loveland, Colorado, and I'm going to Utah. So real quick before we get rolling, I'm just walking Stewie, letting him use the restroom and pull me around the parking lot, but I don't want him to get any of those little sticky thorny things in his feet. But then we're gonna head out, and we already have our trailer number assigned, which Walmart says that is an indication that the trailer is already loaded, because I called to make sure. I don't want to start my clock until I know that I can actually pick up and keep going. So they said it's ready. It's about an hour from here, so I'm gonna hit the road, go pick up my trailer, and head to Utah. Utah's from where I'm picking up at. It's only like, I think like 470 miles from where I'm picking up to where I'm going in Utah. So I could probably get that done all today. Although my load is not due to be dropped off until Friday at 2100. So what is that? 9 p.m. But I'm gonna see if I can get out there early and drop my loaded trailer at the Salt Lake City yard, and maybe some other driver can take it when it gets closer to the time for it to be delivered, and then they can just get me on my way with my next load. That's my hope. We'll see how that works out, but I'll check with you guys along the way. I think this will be my last clip, and I'm gonna go ahead and add it to my other ones and post this video. So my next video will be me picking up the load and stuff. I'm going back to that same Walmart that I was searching for a trailer. I think I called it like trailer scavenger hunt and couldn't find one. Well, this one time I have an empty trailer, so I don't have to worry about trying to get an empty when I get there. So that's a good thing. But this Walmart's pretty, they're kind of rude, but it's a Walmart Sam's Club distribution center. They're kind of rude, but it's usually pretty quick in and out unless you have to sit and wait, which I know my trailer's loaded because I talked to the guy this morning. So I shouldn't have to sit and wait. So it should be a easy breezy drop off and pick up. But all right, check in with you guys later. Have a great day. What's today? It's Thursday. Happy Thursday.